So then, of course, you got the script. Then you go out, and where'd you get your cast?
Well, actually, we have another person from the community involved with helping us cast, Todd Reynolds, who's been around this community and theater for a long time. He helped us. We held auditions. Booker and Sarah, formerly of 96, to be SEO, they talked about our casting call on the radio, and we ended up with people from as far away as Rough River and Santa Claus, Indiana.
The range of folks who came in answer to that call was just wildly varied, from folks who've done a lot of theater to people who, you know, were looking at a script for the very first time.
We held a couple of different days of casting calls and read people and then reread people, and then Todd and really PJ looked at, you know, Todd, if they had the ability to be directed, PJ, how easy is it going to be to direct these people, and we come up with a pretty solid cast.
I auditioned for this movie because I think it's very rare to get a chance to do a film in Owensboro, and being a local here, it's nice to not have to go 1,000 miles away to be able to do something of this caliber.
So I just started working on my first feature, and all of a sudden I get this MySpace invite from the 2 Theater about the auditions, and I'm like, well, you know, this didn't just happen for nothing, so I just ran with it. You know, I believe in that 100%. You know, all we got is right now, and I was like, this is what I'm trying to do, so this is my chance.
Well, I didn't really go for any role in particular. I was just excited about, you know, having the opportunity to audition and whatnot. I think I read for Frank and Buck and Damien, a couple of different roles. So, you know, there wasn't really one in particular that I was looking for. I was just excited to be a part of this. So
it was just a chance, you know, that I was wanting to take to be in a movie, because most people that I know haven't been in a movie. So I've been in a couple of plays, so I figured, you know, what's the difference? But, you know, so that's pretty much it.
It's Hallows Eve, so that's got like a horror Halloween connotation already. So I'm already like, well, that sounds cool. So I just, last moment, I was like, why not? Whatever. So, showed up. And that's, yeah.
PJ told me he was doing a movie, and I was like, well, is it a porno? And he said, no. And so I was like, I didn't want to audition at first. And then he said, I'm doing this horror movie, and he told me a little bit about it, and he's like, it's called Hallows Eve, and it's about these guys in a haunted church, and which was the original script. And I was like, well, that's kind of cool. I like guys, and it sounds like it could be like a serious Scooby-Doo or something like that. Stoners looking for a haunted house to go hang out in or something. So I was like, that could be fun to do. So I went and auditioned, and there were a lot of people there from Owensboro that I knew, and they dropped this bomb that there was like some real actor like Bruce Campbell or someone was going to be in the movie. And it turned out it wasn't Bruce Campbell, it was Bruce Campbell's stunt double, so whose name is Brad Pitt, if you've heard of him. And so like whenever I got the part, I was just psyched. I was like, I'm going to work with Bruce Campbell's stunt double. And I was really excited about that. Is any of that usable?
When I found out that a role had been written specifically for me, I was enthused, and actually this is going to be awesome for me. I've never acted, so for me to bring out my true feelings towards a role, it'll be awesome to me, because that's what I dream that a pure actor is. He doesn't need to practice too much on being different. If he specifically becomes that role, then that makes him the better actor. So yeah, when I found out that, you know, I was gonna have a role in the movie, it was awesome. No auditioning, so I can just come out there and be me.
At the end of the day, if we didn't have anybody, Todd, the genius that he is, being around this, he had people in mind that he would say, this is the perfect person for this part. And we'd make the call, and I would say 9 times out of 10, he was right.
You get a sense after a while, you just really feel it and all that.